Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So, another day, another Tuesday, starting with work. It is 7 a.m. That is what the time I start work at. So, I usually log in, check some urgent emails, urgent cases, and then off to mother's duty, which is put a boiled egg for my little one and some tea for myself. And today I was feeling very hungry. So I thought, like, today, instead of just tea and the usual toast, I would have probably an egg. Don't have much time on my hands, so probably maybe something interesting. Just putting this roti for my little one. I thought I'll give him something healthy today. So just making him a roll with some chicken stuffed in. Just getting that ready. And then, as I said, that I feel like eating egg, so I just made a fried egg. I do eat it well done, and some brioche buns. Use the same iron cast pan for getting it toasted, and the eggs and brioche buns are ready. And as obviously you know that I always have tea in the morning, otherwise I can't get up. I often feel like these morning times where we are spending our time with our child, even though we are working 9 to 5, but the time that we spend with our child in the morning, before school, and then after school until your child goes to sleep is very precious. I feel that is their primary age where we can nurture them, guide them, talk about something subtly as to what happened at their school, and then you can guide them. The other day, um, my little one said to me that someone tripped their lunch at school the other day, and everyone started laughing. And then I asked, how do you feel if the same thing happened to you? And everyone started laughing, and my little one said, obviously not good. And I said, is sharing your lunch allowed in school? And he said, no, the teachers have advised because of allergies you cannot share. So I told him, next time if something like this happens, please go and be at your friend's side, and they will feel better, and maybe no one will laugh, or maybe help them pick up the lunch so they can throw it in the bin. you know these little things, like, they share with them, or anything like that. The other day again, my little one told me a funny story where he so there is a lunchtime where you eat in the classroom, and then you get 10 to 15 minutes to play outside. So if you haven't finished your lunch in the beginning, you can take your lunch outside. So he took his lunch outside, and then he had to go to the toilet, and by mistakenly he took his lunch in the toilet, and then obviously it got wasted. And then he was a bit like hesitant to tell me this, and I was like, it's okay, it happens. Just make sure maybe you can go in your classroom or request a teacher. No one will say no to you if you ask. So I really enjoy these question and answers and these stories that they share. These little things are such a big thing for them, but it must be nothing for us. So it's good to spend this time that you have in between with your children, and guide them accordingly as to what your beliefs are, what you think about the situation. Let me know in the comments if your little ones or your elder ones told you some funny stories. So it's that time, roughly 8:30. Now I'm off to drop my little one to school. I hope and pray always before leaving that I get the parking. Parking is a nightmare at school drop off and school pickup. So I usually I have to go in the car because of bad weather. And as you can see, sometimes people are parking outside the houses, and everyone is in such a rush. I wish there was either greater parking, or if there was a rule that one can only park for a few minutes. So we are just walking towards the school, and I do love this part where we walk towards the school and I get to chat a little bit about everything, just making sure my car is also locked. I have 5 minutes left, and I'm gonna read a book rather than look at my mobile. It's just a habit I've started to begin with, and I did a lot of work, and then now it's 12 o'clock, my lunch break. I'm gonna have biryani, which is like few days back I cooked it. Still a lot of leftovers, so I'm gonna finish it so it doesn't get wasted. Can't keep rice in fridge for long periods. That's what I've heard. And suddenly this is just putting it in the microwave. Suddenly there was an urge to eat biryani, so I'm gonna eat that. And I think you can't get bored from biryani, like maybe because that's our national dish and I like to eat it a lot growing up, so I can eat it every day. Tell me in comments if you have tried this dish before or not. And obviously because it was spicy, I want to eat something sweet, and I could think of jalebi. This is also that I showed in my past videos that we bought it from a place in Melbourne, and it was interesting. So yeah, and I think a parcel has arrived again. I did order some body wash, and I think that it is. I might open it later in the video. I obviously cannot open it right now because I'm at the middle of the work, just keeping it inside in case, someone doesn't take it away. Technology has progressed so much that when we are doing our job 9 to 5, we're constantly sitting, and I do have reminders here, so you can see here that this will tell me my basic goal throughout the day. So this is basically the energy consumed, only 17%. So I basically need to do more physical activity or even more anything household activity. This is exercise, so at least you should have 30 minutes of exercise. That's my personal goal. Right now it's 12 o'clock middle of the day, and I have none because I have been wearing this watch and it has recorded none. So maybe I'll go for a walk or something. So out of 15 hours, my goal throughout the day until I sleep is that I should stand up every hour. So out of 15 hours so far, I have stood up 3 times in 15 hours. So I think I will stand up soon after this. And just let me check. Where did it go? Yeah, here it is. Just bringing it back in. So this is my steps, and no further activity has been recorded. So these are the things that I just remind myself. You can also set it up. It's pretty old watch, but I still keep it because it's serving the purpose, and it gives me constant reminders, like for example, especially for standing up, because when you're so consumed in the work, you often tend to forget. And yeah, that's just a reminder. So I have my last break on, and I think I'll just empty the dishwasher before my little one arrives. Just like to make sure that as much time I have available in break times, I utilize it better rather than just wasting on mobile or just like sitting idle. So we'll get these dishes sorted and put the dirty ones back again in the dishwasher for the next cycle. Again, I was hungry in the evening, so I had popcorn, so I have much better appetite. And I finished work and now cooking rotis for dinner before my husband and my little ones arrive. The curry is already ready. We made chicken curry. I made it last night just because I had some urgent meetings. I wouldn't have much time to cook something, and I want to make sure food is ready when my little one comes, because so that he doesn't load himself up with the junk and he can eat straight away healthy food. And I even some days, like, it's very difficult to wait, so it's better if everything is ready beforehand. And I'll show you how the chicken looks like. So this is a chicken curry made in tomato stew, and just added some green chilies as well, and just cooked another batch of roti. And if any are left over, we can use it in the morning as well. And then once all of these are done, I just put them in here and put another one on the stove to make it ready. I like to make things ready, as you can see, and just salad, the usual. I love cucumbers. If I don't feel like eating anything else, cucumber is must. And here is chicken curry with the roti. We do dinner is usually pretty early, around 4 o'clock. And if we get hungry, we can eat up later during the day. And this chicken was very tender and very juicy, and it was cooked for a while, so I think it's healthy. This is how it looks like. Tell me in comments if you have tried this before at your end or not. And cucumbers were really juicy. I like to eat a salad with if I'm only having protein, carbs, and salad. That just makes a perfect combination. I do need to eat more like veggies, but this is for now. And this is called sheermal. It's a sweet bread. Because the chicken curry was spicy, so we quickly cooked this up while we were eating, so I could try this with the curry with this, so it just gives a balance. And now it's time to open up the parcel. So I try to use some of, like, for example, the multi-purpose cleaner organic if there isn't a good deal. So we just ordered this, and so laundry liquid, body wash. This is the laundry liquid from Sabah Organics. I feel like the clothes that get washed, they should be washed properly and should be chemical free. So no sponsorship, but this is something that I highly recommend. This is the body lotion. So I usually use this. So for the first time I also ordered it for my little one to try it, and I also want him to be hooked to organic products as much as I can, and I love these products. I will definitely be checking these out. I ordered additional items. Previously I was just using the body wash. For now I have ordered like the laundry liquid and the kitchen spray as well, so I will keep you updated as to how it goes. Until next time, please let me know in the comments if you have used these products or not, or you like them or not. Most of you must be wondering as to why I'm showing you everyday routine, and everyday routine is the same food, same school drop off, same grocery shopping. I want to this channel is for those people who want to see how life in Australia is, of a small family, what their daily routine is. And we don't do anything interesting every day. Sometimes the weekends are reserved for that, sometimes the weekends are just for the cleaning. So this channel is just to show you that we wake up way early in the morning, we do hard work for our day-to-day lives, and then we get to enjoy a little bit on the weekend. And that is what our routine looks like. Sometimes the house is messy, sometimes the house is not messy. Obviously when all the family members are working, we only have weekends to clean the house. But please do subscribe to the channel if this content is something that you click with or you find interesting, and give a thumbs up and like on the video.